Yo, what's up? Sitting here in the parking lot, just eating some food. I just got out of the gym and I'm about to go to work in 15 minutes, so eating on the go. I've been like eating at the grocery store every day. It's butter chicken and rice. It's sick. Great. But anyways, what I wanted to talk about, I'm doing a lot of snowboarding and been getting pretty tight in terms of like my body. And I've been still keeping up my workouts, so I haven't been stretching as often or as much as I normally do. And the way I stretch is not like passive stretching. It's quite difficult. It's actually more of like a workout, to be honest with you. Anyways, yesterday I was doing box jumps in one of my normal workouts, and I was pretty tight going into it, and I ended up pulling my back a bit. And then, I could feel all day. Then I had an 8-hour shift, or just sitting down in the van, in the shuttle bus, doing laps, picking up people around the resort, right? So I got extra tight because I was sitting on top of it. And when I slept through it, I was pretty uncomfortable sleep. I could feel it in the night. Not the worst pain in the world. Just uncomfortable, right? And I've thrown my back out lots of times. And I've gotten a lot better at managing it because of the experience that I've had of how to remedy it properly, right? And today, the first thing I did, even though I'm like wincing in pain when I woke up, was go to the gym. And I've learned like the only way to heal my physical pains is through movement. And people are like, oh, you should rest, you do this, you should do that, you should rest, not do anything. Like, okay, yeah, that's to an extent. Like, if you broke something, obviously you don't want to be broken, messing around with your bones, but a lot of times people pull something, they don't want to do anything, they use this excuse and they stop and they don't do nothing, right? Or they don't get better. They let an injury become chronic because they don't remedy it properly. They're just too scared to face the pain head on. And they're always moving in a guarded state, right? Which isn't healthy. So today, I went in and I stretched and moved everything around my pain. I don't stretch out my lower back. I stretched out everything around it. Like my butt, my back, upper back, like my lats. That's here. My calves, everything. Practice my squat, just do a lot of movement-oriented things. It wasn't passive stretching. So I did a lot of like very odd squatting, very odd lunging, and it's explorative, if that is even the word. Basically, like I explore these corners through my body, and it's weird. It's not traditional. You know what I mean? I can't tell you what to do, other side of telling you to move your body within the limits of your own pain. If I hurt my arm, and it hurts to do that, straighten it, and all I can do is there. Well, guess what? I can do this. And slowly move it outwards, right? As the pain decreases, right? But you have to eventually get to that point between pain and no pain, right? You can't have too much pain, but you can't have no pain at all, because then you're just here. At some point, you're going to have to face the pain and move it out this way in order to get here, right? So, this is coming from a very physical perspective, obviously, because, I had a muscle tweak yesterday, and today I'm talking about, remedying my own pain through movement. And basically what I wanted to just kind of note on and hit on with these words is the importance of that. Not even just with injury, with our own personal selves, our emotional selves. Oftentimes we feel unmotivated or whatever to move, but really the movement itself is what's going to give us motivation to keep moving, right? Starting is the hardest part, always, but once we start moving, we can keep up with the momentum, right? Does that make sense to anybody? I don't know. This butter chicken's good. But, I didn't want to get out there because my body hurt. I didn't want to go to the gym, but I knew that is something that I had to do from my past experience and my past pain with dealing with back issues, right? But again, this goes beyond physical pain. It goes on for anything, because that's what I like to translate to. I like to look at the broader picture of things with my words and experiences, translate it to anything in life, right? You feel unmotivated to go to work, but you got to do it, right? And once you're there, it's usually not that bad. Some days are, but for the most part, usually things pick up. Next thing you know, it's the end of the day, and you're back home doing something you want to do, right? But with our own goals, wants, and aspirations, sometimes we don't have the motivation to do things. It's just important to start moving anyways. And slowly over time, with the habit of that, your life will become realized, and you'll find happiness in that, because you'll look back and see what you have accomplished in light of your your own setbacks, that in light of yourself, of what you're trying to, and what you're holding back from yourself, right? A lot of times we hold ourselves back, and we're not like trying to. It's just the emotion of the moment, oftentimes, right? So just move. Like, I'm gonna have a movement after I down this butter chicken. Take that as you will. Poops.